Hey folks, I'm doing this video to show people how to use BoldGrid within WordPress, and this is something that I really like with my DreamHost account. So I use DreamHost a lot. I've used Bluehost in the past. I've used FatCow. I'm trying to think of some of the other ones. I can't even remember. Now those are the most recent ones, but I've multiple different places to host. But what I've done, I've set up a WordPress site, and with DreamHost you can tell it to put BoldGrid on when you do your install. And then once you've logged on and you go into got your admin, your password and everything set up. I've set up some users for this site. I'm going to not talk about who this person is. This is just a generic video. I'm actually doing this video for a client. But anyway, you go up here under Inspirations. So once you get to this page, it has this Let's Get Started. What you do, you just follow all their information here. Let's go to Let's Get Started. And you'll see right quick that you have these categories here. Or you can just look at all of these. And these are all very nicely done templates. So there you go. There's just scads of them, folks. And all of them really look great. Some of the best WordPress templates I've seen. And they're very, very easy to edit. But if you know, for instance, that you're into fitness, it'll give you all the fitness ones. If you're into photography, it'll give you ones that are already pre-designed. Me as a graphic designer or whatever, or a videographer, I might want to go with this. I do a lot of marketing. So all these different things, you can sort of hone in on what you're looking for, or you just go through all until you find one you like. Now, let's just go ahead and say that we pick wedge here or whatever. Let's just go ahead and select this one for now. So what you're going to do is this will install wedge if we tell it to. And let's check here before we go any farther. We can click on this, and we can start seeing some examples of pages that they have. So we don't have to go in and fully install this yet. We can look at how the look is going to be on different templates. So we can go here and we can kind of preview any of these. Let's say what's another one here we might like. And we can just really, what you can do, you can click on one of these things like that. And if you want to, you can just flip through and look at closer up versions of these. And then, like say you really find one you super like. Let's try down here. So we got Haven. And I don't know. That's not bad looking. It might work for like a law office or something kind of cool, wouldn't it? Let's say select, and then we can go here and we can preview a few pages. And I think it'll even give you a responsive design, so you can see what your responsive design is going to look like if you want to fold one of those in or out. That's pretty cool, isn't it? So there you go. You go through and you find one you like, and then what I've been doing, so you've got different presets here. You got a 5-page site. It says includes the 5 most commonly used pages for your category. Or you can go in and do one that's called the kitchen sink. All available pages for this category. Note, the main menu may appear larger than normal, stretching to a second line. Don't worry, you can customize your menus later. So all this, what will happen, what they're talking about here is when you bring up the kitchen sink, it'll have so many things in it that this will overflow. You might have 15 or 20 things in here, and you'll just have to delete those pages out so that this is not too big. You don't typically want that going down 2 lines. And of course you can set up subpages that have menus over here on the right or left or right, either way. So I'm just showing you this is how this would work. Now I will probably go to my site and show you some more about how this works, but this is just my I just got to say this is one of the easiest ways that I know of to do one of these sites. I'm going to go ahead and do kitchen sink now, just so we can see what this is going to look like. And so here the kitchen sink has been put in, and here, now you can really go into the nitty-gritty of whether you like this template or not. There's your FAQs and how that would look. Here's what the collection. Look at that. Nice little galleries and stuff they put in. These galleries, by the way, are super easy to edit. Equip. They're showing like a bunch of exercise, muscle-bound people. So these are all just really well done pages, and as you see, all of them are very elegantly put together for your responsive design. You can go here. You got your hamburgers, and it shows all your different other menus for people who are on mobile devices, so they can go to About Us or whatever. Looks great. So now, I have, this is actually installed. I'm not going to go to next yet though. Let's go back because this person probably doesn't want this on there. So we can go back to design again. And this is as simple as it is. So you want to go to another one here. This is how easy they are to switch out. Let's do this Hydra here. And I'll select it. And so now I'm just going to do the 5-page setup here. And that quickly there, it only took less than a minute. You've got the Hydra set up and you have the 5 pages that they say most people typically use in this category. So, you know, what we're trying to do, the trend nowadays is to keep our websites more and more clean and easy to navigate and not as complicated as they have been in the past. And so that's kind of the sign of an old school website. If you got everything in the world in there, the kitchen sink is cool to have if you have a very complicated topic or whatever. But most people now use social media and other things to share various aspects, and people are used to going and finding, for instance, a restaurant on Facebook, or learning about a doctor or whatever, various things through LinkedIn profiles. But certainly you can put the kitchen sink in here. All these are customizable. I'm not going to go into that in this video. This is more just to show the client that I'm working with how he can go in and pick his template and at least preview it so he can see how to get into the one that he might like the best. And almost any of these are winning kind of. I mean, they're just winner type looks. But it's the kind of thing people are used to seeing. But there you go. You can see how you're. We could go and do 100 of these. But I highly recommend, if you're interested in doing a website, doing it quickly. It's a nice drag and drop. And I'm going to do a second video and go out to my website where I'm just experimenting with this now. I have a business website, but then I have my own website where I'm just playing around with this and working on it right now. And it's all just kind of a temporary mess right now. But I'm going out and I'm going to do some demos, additional demos on how to, your best practices for how to upload your images, how to size those and all. And that's coming soon, maybe in the next 24 to 48 hours. Peace to all who watch. Subscribe to the channel if you like.